I don't know if you know this about me. I like music.
I like it too a little bit. One of the first things I learned was
oh yeah.
I first learned that riff, and I remember that night I learned that, and my brother coming in hours later just screaming at me to tell me to cut it out. He was tired of hearing it. We played it for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours probably straight.
Just that one
Just
riff.
that one riff.
I usually tell them, practice 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You played that one riff for 3 hours. Like,
I got good at it, though.
Okay, yeah, he did.
He got good
guys, play it one more time for us. Let's see. He did get good at it. There it is. Oh, boy. That's funny. Yeah. But it's like you ask somebody to practice for 30 minutes, and they're like, that's such a long time.
That's not.
And you're like, no, it's not. It's really not.
I'll pick up the guitar and just go like...
It's really not.
And then 30 minutes later...
You go into a time
warp.
What happened? You go into a time warp. And you don't know where the time went. You don't know where it goes.
Yeah. The time won't matter.
Yeah. Almost any time I ask them, how much time did you spend playing Fortnite this week? How much time did you spend playing Minecraft this week? A lot of times they will actually tell me. I played so much that I don't know.
Well, yeah.
I can't keep track of it.
Mm-hmm.
I played so much that I have no idea how much I played. It should be the same for guitar.
Right.
Like, where when I
was.
asked you at the beginning of the lesson, hey, how much did you practice this week? Well, it should be like, I don't know how much I practiced.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea. Because I just sat down and I got lost and I probably played too much.
A practice regiment is important, you know, setting up a...
Yeah.
Trying to find a time schedule, a little time every day if you can. Because the more you do it, the more in the habit you'll get of doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
The toughest part is always getting into a routine.
A routine, yeah.
But once you're in the routine, it's not necessarily that hard to stay in the routine. It's just getting into it.
It's finding the routine, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's finding that time.
So important. The guy that showed me the first things that I ever learned on guitar was a friend of my older brother's, and I heard him play. I thought it was magic. I was like, this guy knows magic.
Yeah, it kind of is magic in a way.
That's why sometimes like they're not musicians, they're magicians.
Yeah,
sound magicians.
Sound magicians. Yeah,
for real. That's you could call it that.
Mm-hmm.
But for me as a kid, looking at him play, it was like he knew some sacred art form that nobody else knew.
Right.
It was amazing. I was enthralled by it. When I asked him to show me some stuff, or he was going to help me, part of it was that guitar, and then part of it was that I think one of the first things he showed me was "Hey Joe" by Jimi Hendrix. It's like, dude, can't you start me out on something a little lighter than that? Like,
well, you want to know the first
that's
song?
a tough song for a beginner, man.
You want to know the first song I learned?
It's Hendrix.
One of the first song I learned?
No.
That was the first song I ever learned on guitar. So I got that. I got that guitar. My mom bought me a Jimi Hendrix book, and I didn't know how to read tablature, but I learned that night.
Wait, so you got a guitar, you didn't know how to read tablature, went home and learned a Hendrix tab. That was the first thing you ever learned?
It was Christmas Day, yeah.
19 91 or something like
In
that.
the 1900s, kids.
So
Yeah.
you learned a Hendrix song on Christmas Day, and you'd never read tab.
Never read tab. No.
What? This brings me to a good point. If you've been playing guitar for months or years or whatever, hey, you have the confidence to just read the tab.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of it. You know how to. A lot of my students already know how to read tab, but sometimes they still get to. They're afraid of it. If they open up a tab book like you did, with a Hendrix song, they would look at that tab and they go, "Let me get some help from my teacher."
Right.
And don't get me wrong, it's nice
perfect.
it's nice to be needed as a teacher, but at the same time, I like to remind students that one of the most important things that a teacher ever does is a teacher prepares you to do the thing without them.
Right.
Whatever you're learning, the whole point is we've got to teach you to the point where you don't need us anymore.
Right.
Because then you're a musician.
Right.
Dude.